everyone and welcome back to Kenny G Music. This video is just a little one about this guitar. So this is my Martin HD-28 which I have now owned for a year. This one is actually a 2017 serial number which we can see inside the body. I suspect probably because where I bought it from in Glasgow they maybe don't have like the stock turnover for guitars like this that you would see in somewhere like America, where they obviously have many more guitar shops and they can sell them a lot quicker and get them at the shop a lot quicker. So this is an HD-28, so the few differences first of all. So being an H, it's the herringbone, so the easy identifier is the binding and the herringbone inlay around the outside, but the actual bracing on the inside is different, and it just gives a different tone, I guess, as you're playing it. It is vintage sunburst, which was absolutely the selling point in terms of what I wanted from a guitar. I wanted a sunburst one, which this is just a great looking guitar. Brazilian rosewood backing sides and a Sitka spruce top. It also has ebony for the fretboard and the bridge, Grover tuners on it, and it's currently on Elixir strings. I did have it on Martin's when I bought it, and when I changed the strings and restrung it the first time, I just found that they sounded amazing when you first played it, but after a quick play they really dampened and lost their sound really quickly, I think is probably the best way to describe it. And it just, I felt like I was going to be changing strings an awful lot, whereas with the Elixirs they maybe don't have the initial brightness that you get for those first couple of days, but the sound of them lasts a lot longer. As I've played it, the guitar has just got better and better with age. You know, the things they talk about, your neck shines up a bit and becomes really nice to play, or certainly for me I really like that. The fretboard gets, I guess, your natural oils from your hand, the wood opens up, releases more sound, all that stuff has been so true. And I remember when I was buying it, the guy in the shop who was helping me out actually said he's like, the worstest guitar I'll ever sound is the day you leave the shop. And it's definitely true. So I've been putting in some clips and playing it, but if you've been watching these videos over the last year when I've been playing it, you probably have heard this guitar loads, and I'm using different equipment as I've got better at making the videos, but hopefully you can really hear and appreciate the sound of the guitar. And it's been really noticeable as I've been recording my EP, the way that the sound picks up and just how instantly recognisable a Martin sound is. It's one of the things that my friends who went with me, he's got a Martin and his brother as well, and they both said that the Martin sound is so distinct, and once you've started playing a Martin you notice you can pick them out instantly, certainly the dreadnoughts anyway. So in terms of when I bought the guitar, I bought it from Guitar in Glasgow, as I said, on the 1st of February. I bought it right before lockdown, so I was really lucky. I think about 6 weeks later everything shut here in Scotland, and we couldn't buy anything again after that, so I definitely got really lucky in terms of when I bought it, and it's definitely been used a lot more, probably because of the amount of time spent at home. So when I was considering this, the main thing for me was I wanted the dreadnought body style, I wanted the bigger guitar. The Fender, which I've got, the Alkaline Trio one, it's a sort of smaller, probably a 00 parlour sized guitar, but I wanted the bigger dreadnought because obviously I'm playing a lot of solo stuff. I wanted that fuller sound, plus I wanted something different from the Fender that I had anyway. So I knew it had to be a dreadnought. And the guitars that I looked at, so I tried one Taylor, I never really took to it, and I knew I wanted the vintage sunburst, so that kind of narrowed it down a lot. But the guitar that I was really looking at was the Gibson G45. Now I played the G45, and to be honest with you, I was a little underwhelmed for the fact that it's a £2,300 guitar. They just weren't great, it just didn't, I don't know, I just didn't connect it. I didn't really like instantly, oh my god, this is the guitar for me. And my friend who was with me was like, you need to play Martins, they're absolutely the guitar. He's, you know, he completely agreed with me that Gibsons look great, but he's like, you need to play a Martin, they're so much better and so well built and so on. So I had taken him along for his advice, and because I trust him completely with this sort of stuff, and you know, we both are of the opinion that Gibson electric guitars are absolutely incredible. So I tried a Martin, tried a couple of different Martins, and ended up picking up a 00 series, which he ended up buying, but it was just an amazing sound guitar and amazing to play. And I played a couple of Martins, but the shop we were in, the strings were all quite dead. So kind of left the shop, and didn't want to buy anything that day. Had it in my mind, and pretty much after that, all I could think about was buying a Martin. I was like, this is it, it's definitely a Martin. Done a bit of research, found the vintage Sunburst one was actually in stock in Glasgow. And so the next day went through to Glasgow and basically tried out a few different ones. They had a D35, an HD-28, this one, and a D28 all in this Sunburst. And to be honest with you, it was really, really close. You know, the D28 I think was the one that I kind of set aside first, but the D35 and the HD-28 were really, really close in terms of how they sounded. I think they you know, with age they were going to spread apart a wee bit in terms of sound, just with the different bracing, and the three-piece body, I guess, must make a difference as well. But this guitar, I loved the way I played it straight away. Loved how it felt, loved how it sounded, and after not much convincing, this was the guitar for me. Looking back now, do I regret not buying the Gibson? Absolutely not. Like I say, you know, when you look at comparable value, the Gibson comes with a pickup. That's is a benefit. You know, if I want to go play live, then having a good pickup built into your guitar makes a huge difference. But the reality is this is a much better looking guitar and a better sounding guitar, and it played better. So everything else, all the other boxes were ticked, and if you really want, you can always add a pickup to a guitar anyway. So no, I don't think I would regret not buying the Gibson in any way. I think, you know, looking at it, you can pick up some good second-hand deals on a Gibson, and maybe if you were getting them new at the price you'd see them second-hand, maybe I'd feel a bit different. I don't know, I didn't really feel like you were getting the same value for money or the same quality of sound as you were. I think plugged in the Gibson, that obviously makes a huge difference, but I would not change this guitar. I've played it so much over the last year, you know, pretty much not a day goes by where I don't pick it up and absolutely love playing it. So I wouldn't change this. And if you were looking to buy yourself a sort of acoustic, a lifetime acoustic if you like, one that you're going to keep forever and never ever sell, then I would highly recommend looking at Martins, because they're just phenomenal. Such great guitars, and you'll instantly fall in love with them. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully you've enjoyed hearing a wee bit about the guitar, my thoughts on how much I played it, seeing some footage of me playing it as well, and hearing how it's sounding now. I'm going to leave it there, and I'll see you in the next video. So in the meantime, keep making music, keep having fun, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.